What up, Greater Long Beach? Welcome back to the Press Telegram. It's Chris.
And Tyler, and this high school football video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, the perfect place to cater your team's next event.
Not quite the Orange Bowl, but we're at Orange Coast College for another marquee Trinity League matchup.
You down with OCC?
Yeah, you know me. 6-0 for the JSerra Lions. Survived a forfeit scare last week, but they're here and they're ready for the Braves. The Bosco defense had a signature game last week in their win against Mater Dei. Won that for them with two big turnovers in the fourth quarter, trying to build off that.
Well, absolutely, and they're going to need to do that against a very good JSerra team. Edward Vander, 780 yards and 15 touchdowns at running back, and then senior QB Nick Robinson, very accurate, 73% completion percentage. You heard it right from the Lions' mouth. This is going to be a big football game. Braves want to keep that momentum going. There are no weeks off in the Trinity League after playing Mater Dei a week ago.
So they're ready for this one. Let's go. The Lions come out with a fast start. Robinson's going to hit Riley O'Brien right off the bat, 12 yards. And this is going to be shown that it's going to be a shootout today. Flags were the big story for the first half for Bosco, 9 for the Braves. See this one coming in right here. That's going to put him at the Bosco 13. Then Vander takes the handoff for those 13 yards. Great run, 7-0 lead for the Lions.
Vander gets that head of steam. He's tough to bring down. Braves, though, they've got their own runner. Slow starts have been a problem for the Braves offense, so they want to get Sean McGrew going. So remember this, that he had some holes up the middle and got an early taste of yardage success. More on him later.
Josh Rosen, a newly minted Under Armour All-American, showing off his feet as well. He's going to pick up 11 here into the red zone. And then on 2nd and 7 at the Lions 16, McGrew, what can you do? He's going to go untouched into the end zone, and it's a 7-7 tie. Big response on the road.
What would you do? Tie the game at 7. Sean McGrew getting it done, and Robinson and company coming right back. Deuce is going to pick up 17 yards to get into Braves territory. And in the red zone, defense needs a play. Say, go DJ. Yeah, that's my DJ. DJ Morgan, great read all up in Vanderbeek as he brings him down on the swing pass. JSerra going to have to settle for that 29-yard field goal. They get the lead back, but it's just 10-7 at the end of the first.
Rosen, seeing something in the defense there.
Omaha!
Gonna call an audible. He's gonna hand off to McGrew. And Tyler, I don't really know quite how to call this highlight.
I mean, he doesn't know much about it either.
Let's go right back to it, and oh my goodness. Someone check the ankle tape on that one.
Testing the integrity of the fabric, absolutely. That's a 75-yard touchdown for Sean McGrew, and man, no members of the secondary were harmed in the making of that run.
No signature games yet, but he's well on his way tonight with that run. After recovering a big fumble, McGrew is picking up where he left off. Big 11-yard run. Ran around you can show he can run through you. But McGrew's going to need a breather. And Clifford Sims, but he's going to cough it up. This would be a big turning point in the first half.
Right, some momentum there for JSerra. Then Baskin Robinson is going to make the Braves pay. Out of the pocket he goes. Here's to you, Mr. Robinson. JSerra loves you more than you will know. And it's a 17-14 lead as the momentum is wearing gunmetal.
The Lions defense begins to find their groove. Rosen's nearly going to throw a pick here. Lucky it's just an incomplete. That's going to force a punt. Robinson again gets them into the red zone. Nice pump fake and then a perfectly placed ball to Ethan Aguayo for 29 yards, and that lead is now 10 points at 24-14.
Aguayo! Shakaka!
JSerra's got all the momentum at this point. They need something positive, Tyler, before the half. And oh my, deja vu. 75 yards again for McGrew.
Oh, and he does it again to the same defender. Why you gotta be McGrew? All the way to the end zone. Yikes, bah.
That would take us to the half. Great momentum builder there. McGrew had 224 yards in that first half and 3 scores. Bosco gets the ball to start the second half. The passing game was quiet. This would be the first big play. Josh Rosen to Joey Chenoweth. Josh to Joey, 28 yards into JSerra territory. And who else are you going to give it to right there when you're on the goal line?
I mean, I don't know why you'd overthink it. Just give it to that kid, and he will find pay dirt. Bosco out in front, 28-24 on McGrew's 4th touchdown.
Bosco's going to get the ball back, but Rosen's going to be swarmed by some Lions. Back-to-back sacks for this Lions defense has them feeling. You see the crowd getting pumped up in the background. They're going to get the ball back. So they're going to go to Vander. He had 95 yards in the first half. Some big runs, finding those big holes. Then Robinson gets his second rushing touchdown, third overall, and JSerra's back on top 3 at 31-28, and that would be the very first play of the fourth quarter.
Got ourselves a ball game. JSerra hanging tough after Bosco's response, and talk about responding. Clifford Sims, redemption from the fumble earlier, and he's going to take that one all the way.
That's Sim City right there. That's 35-31. Braves back on top. Like I said, shootout, Tyler. Shootout.
Shooter.
Very next play, though, Vander, 66 yards, outran my camera there for a little bit, to the house. That gives JSerra back the lead at 38-35. I feel like whoever's got the ball last is going to win this game.
Or whoever has Sean McGrew. And Bosco gives it right back to him. Another big run, horse collar tackle, is going to add 15 more yards onto that carry. Then after another personal foul, they're at the 10. Rosen, great throw off the back foot and a great catch by Jarrett Balter. He gets into the end zone. Bosco back in front, 42-38. And they're just still firing back and forth.
The defense does come up with a big stop there. They're going to force a punt. Now, Bosco just has to find some plays, get some first downs. But a big holding call and some minimal gains is going to bring out McGrew for a punt. But wait, it's a fake. Travion Beck, Nazanessi going to spring McGrew loose around the left side. 70 yards pointing. Yeah, that's a score, baby. 49-38. That's going to put him up 2 scores. And wow.
You got to be brave to make a call like that. Luckily, the mascot lets you know that you can do it. 5 for 5, as it's 5 touchdowns for McGrew, 381 rushing yards. JSerra would add a late score, but could not overcome that 2-score deficit in a very entertaining Trinity League shootout. Bosco moves to 2-0.
Bosco hosts Olu next week. They're 0-2. They are desperate for a win. No breaks off in this Trinity League. If you want to keep it locked right here to follow Bosco and their trip for a 3rd straight Trinity League title, stay right here with the Press Telegram.